brought to you by Sprint.
NBA basketball on a Saturday night. Oh, the perfect weekend activity. Family friendly and a whole bunch of fun. Let's check out the action.
The busy streets of Los Angeles, lighting up the night sky as we continue.
Kobe having just a fantastic game. 19 points, and 4 of his points have come at the foul line. He's made the most of those opportunities.
Which can't be undervalued, Clark. So many times a game can come down to which team wins the free throw battle.
Mavericks trailed by 8.
You know, guys, one of the reasons Dallas did not re-sign Tyson Chandler last year was they wanted to preserve some cap space. And they had Dwight Howard in mind, but Dallas has had to use their cap space elsewhere. But, you know, the key was just developing enough flexibility to give them a lot of different options. And I think that's always a factor for any NBA team.
Kobe, Meta, and Pau Gasol are the guys that make up the 2, 3, and 4 slots. Howard is out there with Nash. That's the group for Mike Brown as we get going here in the second half. And it's world peace missing. Dallas, to me, Steve, always seems a team very mindful of upcoming free agents and cap space restrictions. One of the reasons why they made the moves last year. Even if, Clark, they don't get a big name, they always seem to be in the mix somewhere.
Well, they're always hovering around, and I think it points to the savvy of the front office there, Kevin. I mean, and that's really what allows teams to be competitive over long periods of time. It's not just about the players you have and their talent, but it's how you acquire players and piece together your team.
They're very forward-thinking, aren't they?
Yeah.
Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
No doubt, guys, one of the biggest moves of the offseason, the sign and trade deal which brought Steve Nash to Los Angeles to play for the Lakers. After a long and sometimes bitter rivalry between the Lakers and Nash's former Suns teams, many, including Nash himself, questioned whether it could ever be a fit with him in purple and gold. But for Nash, it was important to stay close to his children who live in Phoenix. And playing for the Lakers gives him an opportunity to pursue an NBA championship. Really, the one great NBA achievement that, as of yet, has eluded him. Guys, it may take some getting used to, but Steve Nash is certainly a great get for the Lakers.
We know they'll be fun to watch, Doris. Thanks.
You know, one of the strongest players in the NBA, to me, has to be Meta World Peace, also known as the Artest, formerly known as Ron.
You like that, don't you, Clark? Huh?
Yeah, I like that play on words. I do like that play on words. But clearly, Ron, one of the strongest guys who have ever played.
Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. Here is Collison. He's got 9. Back to Nowitzki. Covered by World Peace. 5 to shoot. Kaman passes to Mayo. The shot no good. So the Lakers will take it the other way. And for Meta World Peace, some have said the name is a little ironic when you look at that elbow he threw that caught James Harden right in the head late last season in Los Angeles.
Well, throughout his career, we know Meta World Peace, formerly Ron Artest, has been very erratic. His issues off the court well chronicled, and he's made progress. There's no denying that. But with anybody that's had issues, whatever the compulsive behavior is, there are flare-ups and relapses. And that's what we saw with Ron, unfortunately. He's done a lot of good things. He won the NBA Citizenship Award and deservedly so. So hopefully we won't see any more episodes like that James Harden elbow. That was hard to watch, Kevin.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Elton Brand's checked in for Kaman. Carter comes. Oh, my goodness.
What a huge play.
You know, the dunk was great, but I didn't care for that interior defense there, guys. It was non-existent.
You're right, Clark. You know, it was way too easy. I don't think the coach liked it either. Look at that face. Uh-oh.
It doesn't get much easier than that. They have got to tighten up their defense. That was embarrassing.
And that last replay, courtesy of Sprite. West kicks to Mary. West with the ball, guarded now by Nash. Backing down is Brand. And the foul on Elton Brand. That's his first foul.
Guys, Mavericks coach Rick Carlisle is well respected as a strategist and an X's and O's guy. He's got tremendous command of the game. I was able to enjoy working with him when he was with the Pacers as the head coach. He's a guy night in and night out. He's going to put his team in the best position to win based on how he operates.
Well, he's got the special ability, Kevin, to make shots while being heavily guarded. And I don't know how he does it, but he figures out a way to get the ball in the basket, even under pressure.
And the other thing about him that stands out is his body control in the air. Some guys are strong on the ground. This guy is strong in the air and can improvise his shot if he needs to.
Kobe draws the double. Mayo brings the double team. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession.
And going back to Rick Carlisle, I think he's one of the best coaches in the league. Offensively, his teams run great stuff. They execute. They pay close attention to details. And then defensively, he really juggles his lineups and his zone defenses. He mixes in a matchup zone. I think Rick Carlisle is one of the best in the business.
Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Here's Howard. That's good. And it's Kobe with the assist. Kobe's got 3 assists now in this one.
I love the flow that they've been playing with offensively tonight. This is an impressive performance.
Well, and that lead they have just continues to grow and grow.
And it's Nowitzki penetrating. Dallas again missing.
This is a nice lead they've built. Very good job controlling the glass this game.
You've got to be pleased as a coach to see how your team has boxed out. Very fundamentally sound basketball.
Here's Kobe. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
They have no answer for him. He's just putting on a dominant display of offense.
Outside Mayo. With the fadeaway. Back to Collison. To end the run. Good!
What a way to close the quarter. Huge 3 right there.
Yeah, and that's a deflator for the other team.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Lakers lead.